Hi, Mansi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Very good, thank you. So we are
Yeah.
well connected.
Yes, nice to see you. I just will invite Dr. Alaknanda to join on this show.
Sure,
Just be
sure,
there
sure.
for a moment.
Yes, yes, sure. Let's see.
Okay, I have invited her. She will be there at any moment now.
Okay.
Am I audible to you?
Yeah, yeah, very clearly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
She might be there at any moment. I have already placed a request for her.
Okay. So happy Women's Day.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was just wanted to take this opportunity and wish you both together a very happy Women's Day.
Of course.
Oh, Dr.
Hello.
Alaknanda, I think she has joined. Oh, now it's the right time for me to wish both of you a very happy Women's Day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dr. Alaknanda, am I audible to you?
Yes, yes, you are audible. I can hear you.
Yeah, clean and clear. Yeah, with me along we have a style up with Mansiji and Dr. Alaknanda. It's very honored to welcome both of you ladies on this special occasion of International Women's Day. Woman, what we call it as a Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, or you can call by any name. A woman without which no human being can be existing on this earth. So, a very happy Women's Day to all of you, all the folks who have joined us, and also to both of our gorgeous ladies, both beauty with the brains, of course.
Thank you. Thank you for those beautiful words. Thank
Yes.
you. Thanks a lot.
And
Yeah.
a happy Women's
So,
Day
what
to
was the
everybody.
special Mansiji today on Women's Day? How was your day? You all tied up all today?
I do have a daughter. So the first went into entertaining her, and then the other businesses as well.
I guess you're not audible. A little bit far
Your
away.
voice is
Can you
very
adjust
low,
your mic?
Mansi ji.
My voice is low. Is it okay now?
Still seems to be a little bit on the lower side.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Do you think I should disconnect and connect again? We still have 2 minutes.
Sure, please.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
try that.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Dr. Alaknanda, how was your day on this special occasion, Women's Day? It was a busy day as usual, or it was something specific you had to be?
It was a quite busy day because as we are at the end of the semester, so we are quite busy with our regular routine. We couldn't do anything much. Probably after the exams, we could celebrate because Women's Day is not just one day. Every day we assume it to be a Women's Day. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. I do understand this, the hard work done by all the women. It may be a working woman, it may be a housewife, it may be like they have to be at home, a housemaker, arrange all those stuff at home, and again go to outside work, be professional, and of course, being a doctor, you have your own specific work, and moreover, Plink also troubles you a lot to do this, do that, all those things,
that's
research
my
work, and all everything.
pleasure. That's my
Yeah.
pleasure working with Plink. So
Yeah.
it's an
Can I
honor
just
and privilege.
request you to hold the mic closer to so that I can we can hear you clean and clear?
Yeah, is now am I audible correctly?
Yeah, that's a good.
Okay, fine. All right.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just pressing one more time request to Mansiji to join.
Yes, sure.
Yeah,
Is it
she's
better?
back. Better than the last time, absolutely.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
better
okay.
than what previously.
Okay, great, perfect.
So I was just having a word with Dr. Alaknanda, just asking how her day was. She told me like she was busy all day, not for like not normal days. She has to be take care at home, be outside, do research work, and also blah blah blah, all those things. Same condition with you, like it was a all busy day, being a homemaker, being some professional woman, work with you,
Yeah.
spend some time with daughter.
Daughter, work, teamwork, Women's Day there as well, celebration. So, yeah, tackling everything. So, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a busy day. And
yeah,
now we're all connected, so it's pretty good.
yes, yes, yes,
So,
yes. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Good. A lot of people have joined here, and we might also take some Q&A during the session. Like if anybody has specific something, we can definitely would like to
yeah.
answer them all. Thanks. Oh,
So, shall
so
we start? It's like it's six,
please,
so maybe we can.
yeah, it's already 6. That's yes, bang on time.
Okay, so shall we start or should we wait for some more time? People are joining.
I think we should start bang on time.
Another
I would
couple
prefer.
of time, couple of minutes.
We should start.
All right. Okay, to begin with, a very happy Women's Day to all the ladies here. Okay, though Women's Day is just not a celebration of one day, or womanhood is not a celebration for one day, but it's a year-long or a continuous process of celebration, because we women are always are at work, maybe at home or maybe at our workplaces, uh, without any vacations or without any holidays. Continuously we do work, so I don't think so one day is enough to celebrate it as a Women's Day. But just to commemorate it and to remind everybody that women do work all the time. So just, paying an honor to the womanhood is celebration of Women's Day. Okay, to start with this note, I would just like, we have, as already introduced by Mr. Balram, we have an makeup artist and coach, Ms. Mansi, with us,
Yeah.
who is going to train us or guide us how to look more beautiful. I'll just not say beautiful, but more beautiful.
Absolutely, I do agree to
Probably,
that session. All the women in this world are already beautiful. How to present yourself in a more beautiful way.
Enhance it.
and
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
and make yourself more confident.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Enhance your
Probably that
beauty
is
and make
what.
yourself more confident. Yes, that's really wonderful. That's the
Yes,
right you said.
that will add, or that will boost your confidence level. So I think Mansi is going to help us with that. And before that, how do we start with the or how do you maintain your skin, and how do you prepare your skin for looking more beautiful? That is basically to understand what is the skin. The skin is basically an protein, to understand it. The skin, nail, hair, everything is just a type of protein. And these proteins, again, they are divided into three different layers. So it is the topmost layer, what we usually see or what is visible to us is an epidermal layer, what we call it as. So that is an epidermis, and which contains cells, it contains pigments, and that protects our immune system. Now the immune system has become a buzzword for the year 2020, immunity in the immune
Yeah, I
system.
may guess maybe
So
we need to thank COVID-19 for that because the immunity system we drew here it a lot of time in last year.
yes, so the epidermis layer or epidermal layer do contain the immune system, or do contain some immune cells also. And that is the reason when even we are exposed to, large number of pollutants, or the unwanted or foreign material, or the pollutants, different types of pollutants, maybe dust particles, gases, or whatever it is, but we still survive, and skin still remains the same. And to maintain that, so you should understand, first we have to cleanse or keep our epidermal layer very clean. Below this epidermal layer is a dermis layer, which actually has sweat glands, oil and sweat glands, and also the hair follicles. And that is how, when these hair follicles are removed, and then these dust particles or the unwanted materials sits or gets accumulated into these hair follicles and leads to different skin problems. So we have that is how we have to take care that how this the dermal layer also is protected from these foreign materials or the foreign bodies. And below that is most important layer, what we call it as subcutaneous tissue, and which is made up of connective tissue or made up of fat, which is very essential again. So small amount of lipids or fats is essential because it will improve your skin elasticity. So this is how basically the skin structure is. So in that, the topmost layer what I spoke about was the epidermal layer. So this has to be maintained because that is our immune system. What I told you, that these are the fighting bodies, of the skin, and the facial skin is quite sensitive. So we have to understand that how we have to cleanse it, and just cleansing is not enough. How do we hydrate it? And for the hydration or for moisturizing, what commonly we know known as moisturizing. So these moisturizing also, what are the type of products you are using for moisturizing is very, very important. So
Yeah,
basically
so
understanding the skin type is essential, and based on that, the moisturizing, whether you are using oil based or you are using water based, that is how we have to understand. Yeah, you were telling something, Mr. Balram?
yeah, just wanted to understand from Mansi ji, for as a makeup artist, and you have been in this field since 2004. So how moisture or hydration is important for the skin before applying any kind of makeup?
It's extremely important. So yeah, a lot of people, over the years, when beauty consultancy came and choosing good creams over the years, different countries, everybody had this thing of we're eating well. Everybody has that thing, we're eating well. But when you're eating well, it's good because your inside is taken care of. So my patent example is that when we buy a plant, and the glow on top of it over the years is going to go away, right? That's how important cleaning is. And then what we intake is good. But what we apply, there's so much pollution now. We're exposed to a lot of things compared to, decades back, actually, from where our mothers come from, our grandmother they come from a different environment. We're in a different environment. We're exposed to so many things. I take care of my skin like crazy. Even though still, there are times in the morning when I've not put like a moisturizer and I'm just out wiping my face, but my night skincare was amazing. You can still feel the difference. And a hydrated skin is like a bloom. My skin right now is hydrating. Trust me, you can still like see a little glow here as well. But if you don't it's not only the makeup, your skin glows from within. I'm not wearing a layer, I'm just wearing one layer of foundation. How much can that cover up for me? But your hydration is something which it emerges over your foundation as well. And your hydration is the one which takes care of your thin lines. It's like filling in the filling in the thin lines on your face. It's a secret to glow. You don't have hydration,
Yeah.
you don't have glow. It's
Yes,
as
Uh,
yes,
simple as that.
yeah, just
yes,
adding
yes.
to it, if the skin is very dry, the makeup also doesn't sit onto it properly.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, Mansi ji?
Yeah, well, that is anyways going to be with weather. Because when you have humid weather, we can talk about it when I'm going to talk. When it's humid, or now the temperature is changing from winter. We had a long winters all over, and in winters, you take care of your skin differently. I got some skincare during December, if you remember, and in that package there are amazing collection of the cream and the moisturizer. So the moisturizer I was able to use in the winter because the consistency was so nice for the night and the day even, and their glow kit is perfect for summer. Now I'm able to use that during summertime because the temperature is over 35 degrees. You tend to sweat. So that kind of a texture is amazing for your skin. It's lighter on the skin during the day. It's not too heavy. It keeps it hydrating, but you have something on your skin, which is not like a pancake glowing face, you know. So it really depends,
Correct.
you know, the season of the year when you're going for creams as well. Winter, summer, you know, spring and humidity, all those factors play a lot. And what you wear at night, what you wear during the day, they're two different things and they cannot be clubbed together. They just can't. So,
True.
yeah.
Very correct. Yeah. Do we have any questions related to this from the audience?
No, so far we don't have any. If there, I will definitely will interrupt both of you and will take those questions.
Okay, all right, yes. So again, preventing acne and pimples. Now, as you know, we are moving on towards the summer, and secretion of the sebum or the
Sebum.
oil secretion begins, and that is how the acne and the pimple problems, you know, starts, or it begins because of the high oil secretion into the facial skin. So again, there the cleansing plays a very important role here. If you have to maintain,
Yeah.
like if you have to apply any of your makeup or when you have to make over, then obviously your cleansing takes an important role here, plays an important role here. And choosing a proper cleanser, again, like not very harsh, not scrub gels all the time, but it is a very very mild cleansers what you have to go in. And again, here when it comes to dry skin, you know, frequent cleansing might make your skin more drier. So that is the thing
Yeah.
what we have to again understand, how often we have to, though cleansing is an important part, but how often you are going to do it in a day, in a day's time, and how much oil is being secreted. So that also plays a very important you know, role before you put on your makeup. So look for your skin, whether you are sweating or whether it is too dry. If it is too dry, hydrate it, or if it is too oily, then cleanse it and make it supple, or make it, you know, a
Soft.
proper
Yeah.
texture and soft, so that the makeup or the base or foundation, whatever we call it, probably it will sit onto your skin, or it will blend with your skin rather, because the makeup shouldn't look like as if some plastering, but it should blend with your skin. So this blending of the makeup goes well if your prior skin is maintained properly. Am I correct, Ms. Mansi?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely. 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 It's very important.
So
Yeah,
we
you
have
would like to
someone.
add something on this?
There is a question.
Yes, Samaira has asked us how to tell me how I cover my dark circles because whenever I do makeup, I am not able to hide them properly.
Okay. So, to take care of your dark circles, primarily, I'll ask doctor to answer your question with how you can permanently take care of it with under eye creams and the solution there. And then I'll tell you how to cover it up in your daily makeup.
Uh,
So I would like that to be guided as well, because covering is not the only
yeah,
solution. You can take care of it as well along with it.
yes, yes, Samira, I just got the question. See here, as Mansi ji said, you know, covering up is not a solution. But again, when it comes to dark circles, proper sleep. See to it that you are not deprived of your sleep, and also that you are consuming a lot of vitamin C. You know, this vitamin C helps a lot, or it takes care of your dark circles very well. So if you are using any night creams or so, or under eye gel, see to it that it is loaded with vitamin C and vitamin E. And also do not use the vitamin E oil directly. That is what we usually see in the skin hacks and all, wherein directly the lemon or the vitamin E tablets, you know, the oil is applied
That
directly.
burns.
Please don't do that. Though they are organic in nature, but they are quite harsh to the on the skin, and they may affect, though they are organic, though they are natural, but it contains lot of acid. So do not apply these products directly. So go for the vitamin C or vitamin E based products, so that the other ingredients will support, it will reduce the puffiness, it will reduce the dark circles permanently. Okay, so covering
Yeah.
up is not a solution. And of course, you eat properly, you drink water properly, and see to it that you are not deprived of sleep. So if you are a working woman, you see to it that 7 to 8 hours of sleep is very, very essential. Otherwise, nothing can help with your diet and sleep.
Yes,
And
and already I would like to add something here. Like as you mentioned in the opening statement, that more of hydration or more of moisture is needed. Make sure the skin or near the eye is little bit on a thinner side, and the eyelids keep on moving very like blinking here and then. So there is a chance, there is a possibility that we lose moisture at times due to the upcoming summers and all everything. Make sure that your skin is well hydrated at times, so that the lack of moisture, even the lack of moisture, can change the complexion of the skin. So make sure you use a good moisturizing agent also whenever you cleanse the face. Uh, in the daytime or in the nighttime, whenever you cleanse it, make sure you apply enough moisturizing elements to the skin as well.
And when you are just before that closing that question, so when you are applying these moisturizing or vitamin C based product, they are photosensitive. Please keep it in mind. Do not
Absolutely.
apply it in daytime and then go out. Then that will aggravate your problem. So use it
Absolutely.
only
Absolutely.
at the night times, and then you can have slightly. You can massage around the eye and have a good sleep, and probably over the period of time, say around 30 to 45 days, you will see that it has reduced.
So that means, Dr. Lakshman, you are
I
suggesting
think the
something like
makeup
after.
part, I think
Yeah, I mean to say,
Mansi ji
just to
can take
interrupt
over.
you, I mean to say that after applying any vitamin C or vitamin E, don't face direct sunlight. It may be direct sunlight from artificial lights, maybe even artificial lights might cause this kind of tanning or pigmentation or dark circles all along.
Yes, especially again, people who are facing the cameras and the intense lights, even those people also, you go along with the makeup in front of the cameras is better, because these makeup will protect your skin layer. What I was talking about, the epidermis. So direct exposure to the sun and the sun, of course, and the artificial light source during the shooting or during any of these shoots, photo shoots and all, see to it that you don't apply these skincare products and get exposed to the light. So that could be artificial or natural sunlight that will affect your skin quality again. So that is
Yes, that means
wherein makeup plays an important role. So go with the makeup
vitamin
in
C
front
and
of the
vitamin E
light.
ingredients.
Yes.
Yes.
so on how to cover it up now. Say before as so when we are using foundation, this usually tends to look more greener and it will have this grayish color, but that won't cover the same color tone which we have here. It's not going to come up here, right? So to do that, that is why if you see a lot of cosmetic brands have this color. It's an orange color corrector. So normally it comes in a pellet, it comes in a pencil form, and it's actually orange. It's orange. Why this color? Because the research has worked. Apart from all the colors, no purples, no green, this color sits on the nerves pretty well. And then when you apply the concealer, you'll have what I have right now. So to hide it, please buy something with orange color. All the brands you can DM me, but then there are a lot of brands. There's Bobbi Brown, there's MAC. Pretty much every brand has Corrector palette or Corrector pencils. So you gotta go for the orange color for dark circles. I'm not sharing the other color details, but orange is for dark circles. So you could go for that. And then apply your concealer, which is close to your skin color. And that's good to go. Yeah. I hope that was good answer.
Yes. Yes, I think we have one more question. If
Yeah.
Balram, can you read it or can I take
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I can take it, please. I'll just read the question for you. Can vitamin C and E based creams or serums can be used in combination or any specific times to use them? This is asked
Yes,
by
when it
Doodler
comes
Ryan.
Yes. See, any specific time used, as already I mentioned, this has to be, they are photosensitive. That is what we call it as photosensitive. So they have to be essentially used only in the night times. You know, these, when if it is exposed to the light, they get degenerated, denatured, so they will lose their property. So just to give you an example, in our day-to-day life, I probably every women know that whenever we use the lemon juice, you know, we don't use it in any when food is being cooked or prior to cooking. It is added. The lemon is added only at the end of the cooking. Correct? Why at the end? After, and you don't boil after adding the lemon juice. That is the reason, because it will denature, it will lose its properties. So that is how it should not be used when you are exposed to sunlight or exposed to light. So it has to be essentially used in the light. So that is your second question. First question what was asked is vitamin C and vitamin E. Most of the what do you say, the skin care products, if you see, they are with C based and E based skin products only. Vitamin C plays basically role in the what do you say, you know, reducing the melanin content or lightening dark spots, lightening and all is wherein vitamin C plays, whereas vitamin E plays important role in keeping your collagen fiber intact and elasticity, and of course the moisture, to prevent the loss of moisture as well from the skin. So vitamin C and E sometimes you get in combination also, or you get it as an individual products as well with a
You
cream
know,
base.
yeah, Dr. Alagnanda, that reminds me when I used to cook at home. Of course, I love cooking and it's my hobby. I used to cook at home. My family members
Yeah,
or my
your
mother used
wife
to
is
tell me,
quite lucky.
yeah, yeah, of course, of course. So whenever I used to cook at holidays or Sundays, whenever I used to use lemon, my mother used to remind me, if you are using lemon, just when you keep the lemon juice in the food, make sure that you have turned off the gas oven. Don't boil the
Yes.
lemon. So that might be the reason what you told. So that changes the texture of the ingredient and it
It
might
makes your
react to something.
food bitter. It makes your
Yes,
food as well bitter.
yes,
So usually
I do.
squash of lemon is always at the end. So it
Yes,
is
yes, I do
that
remember this
same
one.
applies, same logic applies here as well. It's only at the end of your day when you are about
So
to go to your bed.
we can take this as a simple tip. If it is a vitamin C, then make sure that
Yes.
you are at the end of the cooking, you have to use it. That's way, like you at the end of the day or end of thing, you have to use any vitamin C or vitamin E based products. And don't
Yes.
forget, here, if for cooking, it's the gas oven or the stove, which we call as a heat source. Here, the same thing, the heat source, it may be a lights or artificial lights or sunlight, don't get exposed to it. So we can keep this in mind in that way.
True.
Yeah,
Yes.
great one. So you mean to
Exactly.
say the epidermal layer is more important in terms of cleansing? We need to cleanse it in a proper
Yes.
way. So what would you like to share here from your point of view? What would be the right cleansing agent when considering to dry or sensitive skin or a normal to oily skin?
Usually for cleansers, you know, we use or try using tea tree based cleansing products. So tea tree oil based, see, tea tree and the normal tree are different. Understand that. So tea tree is an herb which is extensively used in the skincare products, especially in the cleansing. And this tea tree oil also helps in reducing the pimples and the acne and rashes as well. So no matter what your skin is, whether it is dry or normal to dry or dry, what do you say, oily, normal to oily skin, in all such cases, you can use the tea tree oil, because this tea tree oil based product, it prevents acne, it makes your skin glow, then it reduces the irritation also. So if you have any irritations or a minor scars or some kind of damage to the skin happen, so that will, you know, reduce the scars, and also the damage can be minimized to an extent by using this tea tree oil, and which also gives you a very refreshing feel. So basically it will try to rejuvenate the skin cells as well, by, and hydration, of course it hydrates as well. So these, anything which is tea tree based is very good, or even the centella also. Centella also is an herb again, which helps in cleansing. but over centella, or it could be even in the combination. Now again, when you look for the products, you look for the ingredients, but see to it that they are all the water based, okay, and not the oil based, especially for the countries like Southeast Asian countries or Asian continent. This is very important, the weather conditions here, the climatic conditions here, so that should help. Anything which
Yeah,
is
after cleansing, if you follow
treated.
the CTM process, cleansing, toning, and moisturizing, Mansiji, how toning is important after cleansing and how it helps to do the makeup? Like we have seen a lot of makeup artists use many kinds of toners and all everything before going to start their makeup routine. Now, how toning helps them?
So toning basically is like in very simple language, after cleansing as well, I take toner. I use an alcohol-free toner because that works better for my skin and it's less harsh, but it's your personal choice. Some people like that pungent feeling on the skin. I mean, I personally I get little redness, so I always go for chamomile. I go for alcohol-free toner. So even though after cleaning, and when I take the cotton and I take the toner, I clean my face, there is still residue which comes on the cotton pad. So toner extensively cleans up your face. Whatever residue is left from your cleansing milk, or you washed your face, or whatever step you've done, the toner really extensively takes out it. So it's crucially more important at night time, because at night our skin works. So you don't want any residue whether you wear makeup or you do not wear makeup. Cleaning of the face before going to bed is very important if you want to have a healthy glowing skin over the years. Let's not number it, but over the years, if you need to have a healthy skin, it's a very important procedure to clean your skin and tone it. Also, it helps in tightening your skin as well over the period of time. It's not a one night job. We did it today and it works tomorrow. These are procedures which work on your skin, and you have to give it a certain time to let your skin products. These are products. These are research products. Your skin accepts it and adapts to it. So toning is very important. Go for a alcohol-free toner. I would suggest that. And before makeup as well, it takes the oil off. So I would say toner is more important at night. Absolutely. During the winters, I didn't really tone much before my makeup, but now summer has come, so it changes everything. I absolutely would tone twice a day as well, because I have a combination skin. So I do have, a very oily T-zone. So before I apply my makeup, I am going to tone tones, because that also takes out the excessive oil. Even with the naked eyes, I can't see it, and it controls it throughout the day. And of course, then the primer and the foundation and everything, and then that keeps your face looking the same for the 12 to 14 hours, but that's different.
So the bottom line is, according to the climatic conditions and your skin type, you should do some additions or minus to the toner, how to use it, when to use it.
Yes, absolutely. It's important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, we missed out a query from Ridhima Arora.
Yes.
Yeah, Ridhima Arora, that she had. I just noted it down. She has a very dry and sensitive skin with an acne issue. So how can I take care of it? That was something asked by Ridhima Arora.
Okay.
Okay, and we have one more here, like from Priya. Hi, ma'am. What we can do for melasma dark spots?
Yeah, can you take on the first question?
Yeah, it was. I have a very dry and sensitive skin.
Yes,
dry and sensitive skin. Yeah. So you want to throw the ball to me?
Yes, you have handled a lot of these cases.
Okay. As earlier mentioned by Dr. Alagnanda, regarding the dry and sensitive skin, make sure that your skin is well hydrated, well moisturized, and as we are approaching the summers, there is a possibility that your skin might go again dry, and this dry may convert into breakouts. So use any mild moisturizers whenever you cleanse your face. Make sure after cleansing the face, you are keeping enough moisture, enough hydration to the skin. That will give you nutrition to the outer layer of the skin, and this nutrition will enter to the dermal layer, that is the second and third layer of the skin, and which will prevent the breakouts and prevent the acne. Any dryness in this season will definitely cause a breakouts, and these breakouts may eventually turn into acne. Not necessarily every breakout has to be acne, but definitely some breakouts can eventually be turned out into acne. So make sure you have, keep your skin well hydrated, well moisturized after cleansing, and use. Generally, we ask, or rather, we recommend people to use water-based cleansers, not for any oil-based cleansers, considering the current climate conditions and what we are approaching. And in the Indian subcontinent, it's always recommended to use water-based products rather than oil-based products.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
some Pandya has asked a question. We missed it. Can I request Miss Vani Pandya to post it one more time? Oh, nighttime
was it
routine.
regarding
Yeah,
no, that is different question, but I think there was also a question on melasma, a common skin
yeah.
problem,
Please, Melisma.
something. Yeah, somebody had posted that, melasma and dark spots. I think
Can you hold the
regarding
mic closer to your mouth? We cannot hear.
yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
I think melasma is a common skin problem, which is usually seen after 30s and also melasma is nothing but basically it's a dark spots or it could be the discolored patches here and there on the skin, and that could be the reasons could various reasons could be because it may lead to even due to pigmentation also as the aging process, and that could be because of hormonal imbalances wherein this pigmentation happens. So you have to first look in for the hormonal changes, and also probably during pregnancy, during the pregnancy or post pregnancy is also this melasma many people face. So here basically though as such superficially or topically we cannot handle this problem, but it should be again treated internally. So again internally taking good nutrition, lot of vitamins,
ಈ ಕೂಸು ಬಂದದ್ ಮ್ಯಾಲ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು
water
ಹೋಗು.
content, water content based or water related or water products, fruits, lot of fruits and vegetables which has got lot of water content. So and also a good physical exercise which will help you in balancing your hormones or hormonal balance and keeping it recheck of all the like TSH, FSH, all these hormonal levels. So go for physical activities and good diet, good sleep, probably which will balance your
Some technical issue, right?
Eventually this may reduce, so it is not a problem which can be reduced in just 1 or 2 days or 2 weeks. Yeah, I hope I have answered. I think Vani Pandya has already put her question that using moisturizer tans the skin eventually. Why can I hope, Priya, I have answered your question regarding the melasma and the dark spots.
There was one more
Is there
question which
any
we skipped
question?
in
Yeah,
between. What
yeah.
is I don't remember who asked us. So it was something directly. What is should be the night skincare routine?
Yeah.
Mansi ji, how is your night skincare routine before
Yeah,
putting on the skin?
probably she could answer it
My
in better, and
favorite
we all will
time.
start following it.
Yeah, my two favorite times: morning makeup and evening night routine. Both. So I use definitely quite a bit of products actually. I love products. So I use a cleaning at the moment I use micellar water mixed with oil with cotton pad. Simple as that at times. Or I use cleaning cream and then I just properly clean massage my face with it. And I use these makeup removing towels. I love them because they're very soft in fiber. So I use a makeup removing towel and I just wipe everything down, clean it up, and I then use my toner. I also use face wash. After cleaning, I use face wash, then I use the toner. After using the toner, I use a serum, which is water-based serum, not oil-based serum, because that is something which helps me hydrate my skin a lot. So I use mostly sometimes vitamin C serum, or I'll use a plant-based serum. So mostly I use a serum, and then I use a night moisturizing cream. And I like my night moisturizing cream. I don't use lotion. There's a difference between lotion and cream. I definitely use cream because I like the texture. I like it when
That was my question. For night, you are using a moisturizing based, cream based, or a lotion based, and you answered it.
please write it down. Cream, no lotion at night for me because it's very light.
Well, I was supposed to ask you, it's a lotion or it's a cream?
No, cream. That's what I said. From one of the links also, I use the creams at night. So I like the texture. I like the thickness of the cream. And then, after you've done these steps, you put a serum, you put your cream on. You can already see the difference in your face. It's very hydrated. It glows. That's a different glow altogether. And then I use an oil. I either use a moringa oil on top of it, like a drop, just to lock my cream in, because the molecules in oil are bigger than the cream. And I use a drop of oil which locks my cream so everything is intact. And I spray with rose water to finish it up. But that's my routine. You can skip what you like out of it. So I live by it. It takes me about 5 minutes, guys. It sounds a lot, but trust me, it's only like 5 to 7 minutes, not more. Yeah.
Okay, I think we have a question again from Vani, that using moisturizer tans the skin eventually. See, again, using moisturizer time, that is again, I come back to it. When you are going out, don't use just before stepping out of the house. So moisturizer soon after your taking a bath, then you use your moisturizer soon after you're done. And not that just you are leaving your house now and you just apply everything and then step out of the house. So that actually, and especially again if it is oil based moisturizer, as I told you, again epidermal layer cell that contains pigment, so it will block the pigment, and also it will start the chemical reactions with the starts into the with the pigment, and that leads to even the dark spots as well, or pigmentation, what we call. So again, the using moisturizer, as just now Mansi mentioned, she tones and she hydrates it at the night time. So hydration properly or moisturizing could be immediately after bathing or at the night time. So use of proper time of moisturizer makes a lot of difference. So that's probably you can avoid tanning of the skin.
Yeah. Even at times after using the moisturizer, there might be a situation that you need to step out of the house or you need to go out or face some lights. In that case, you can avoid this by using a proper sun protection, something like a SPF factor, or you can use a put on that. So that will eventually form a barrier between direct light and to your skin. That also prevents the tanning of the skin or pigmentation of the skin. In case if you feel that, after using the moisturizer, there is under unavoidable circumstances, you need to step out of the house or you need to face the lights, artificial lights, maybe camera or maybe direct sunlight, make sure that you have enough protection on the skin, like use a SPF based sun protection. That will also help you to form a barrier between these lights, which also reduces the pigmentation.
The sunscreen, I go by what is very important. You can use the moisturizer, and please use your sunscreen every day pretty much, because the artificial light of the mobile, if the TV, the lighting, everything affects our skin a lot.
Absolutely, Mansiji. I should appreciate this thing to you. See, whenever I talk to any of those clients and those people who usually ask what should be their ideal skincare routine, why vitamin C, vitamin E should be used in the night. Even I suggest at times to them, if you are using any vitamin C or vitamin E based products in the night, make sure you don't watch the cell phone or electronic gadgets, movies, TVs, LED screen. That also has a hint of ultraviolet rays that reflects on your skin. Absolutely, I should appreciate Mansaji for the same, that what you mentioned is 100% true and correct according to our experience.
Thank you. So please
relaxing after any treatment is very important. So that could be even your hydration,
I would like to correct
cleansing,
you here, like Dr. Alaknanda, it's not a treatment. This is something we call it as a journey, something like a self-care, DIY. Just we have to take care and understand the scientific reasons or technical reasons how and
Correct.
what had happened. So it's
So
something
I'm
like
just telling it more scientifically.
yeah, that's very true.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is all a way of life to adapt. What we're doing today in this
absolutely.
session
It's a way of
is
life.
not
True.
upselling a product. What we're really doing today in Women's Day is this, all these things which are being shared. It's a way of life. So the sooner we adapt this pattern, you see the changes in your skin, which make you happier. So don't take it as a treatment or you have to do it. It's like we eat food. This is a skin which we need to take care of. And the face requires a lot because it's exposed a lot. So
Yeah.
there we go with the skincare for that. That's what I think. Yeah.
Absolutely. So when it comes to makeup, Mansi ji, what's your experience? Like, how do you do it on a day-to-day basis? For example, you are going to the office, or like you are going, what kind of makeup you prefer, and how long it takes, like to get ready for the office work, or if you
So
have a party. Of course, that's a different way of doing the makeup. If it is a normal working day for you, how long it takes, and how do you prepare yourself?
So, believe it or not, it's under 10 minutes. For somebody like me, it's about 5 to 7
Oh,
minutes.
can you repeat it one more time in a louder voice? 10
It is
minutes?
5 to 7 minutes. Actually, I could go live with you guys to do that as well to show. It's no lies. Because it's a part of
So
life.
we need to have a demo session for that. Probably our next program would be the demo session for
Yeah,
that.
we can do like that 7 to 10 minute session. And
Absolutely, absolutely.
so, because it's a pattern and it's an everyday way of life, as I said. Skincare, makeup, it's a way of life. For me, foundation is part of my skincare. This is not now, this is for years now. It's not something new, and that has always protected me on my skincare every day. So I don't step out without a foundation. For me, foundation is not makeup. Yes, if I'm going out, it's a party makeup, I would use a different foundation probably. During the day, I use a different foundation. Now, there are a lot of products which are there, which are amazing. They're herbal, they're skincare products as well. You have a lot of BB creams which are there, which is with SPF. And I am very much exposed to sun. Like my job as a CEO for theme park or water park is I am out. I'm out in the sun. I'm out a lot. And last 20 years, I'm out in taking field rounds all the time. So my office is not like seated job. My job is to be on the go all the time. So my skin is being taken care of, my night routine. My day moisturizer and my day SPF is on, which I put. After that, I put a foundation, which is having an SPF. This is my skincare routine. To do it as a professional makeup, I use a primer. Why a primer? Because primer makes your foundation last longer. And now times have changed, you wear a mask. So you need to use a primer now. Now it's a necessity, before it was a choice. Because foundation needs to stick to your, your base. And your sunscreen and your moisturizer are too silky for it to sit on it for hours, and you take your mask out or mask in, you eat, you take out, so there is a lot up and down happening. So I use a primer, which is important, and then I use my foundation. I also use, like this one is, if you see, it's SPF 25. The other one is SPF 30. All foundations would have SPF. So there you go with the foundation. I do my the rest is makeup. So I do my contouring, which is pretty much every day. I have my contouring brush. If you see all my videos on Style Up Your Place, you will catch up on to all the basics of makeup and eye makeup and nude lip colors. I'm a nude lip color fan. I do my brows. So let me talk about basic makeup. If you're talking about basic makeup, my friends or my family, I always tell them, enhance your beauty. We spoke about it in the beginning, where we said everybody is beautiful. Someone has beautiful brows, someone has beautiful lashes, somebody has beautiful lips. We don't have everything. I mean, I still admire a lot of people with their beauties as well. To enhance that, it's very important to enhance what you have. So I say do your lashes. put a lip gloss, put a foundation. Pretty basic, very basic. Nude look. So you see yourself in the mirror any hour of the day, and your different color tones don't just enhance, your combination skin doesn't erupt. So when you're using a foundation after your skincare, your face is like this, pretty much the same. I did my makeup in the morning at 11 o'clock. And
So all this takes 10 minutes?
It takes 10 minutes. I'm
all
not
this
baking.
takes
I'm just doing my skincare. So, it's very easy. You guys have your tools. I use my foundation brush. I have a small daughter. My office is 45 minutes away drive. If I'm not doing a tutorial, it's literally 10 minutes on the go. So I do my foundation. I would do my shadow mixes because obviously professional. So eyeshadow mixes is something which I'm not going to say it takes for a beginner that many minutes. But for me, it's very fast. So, once you start doing, your face very well. You know your face, your edges, where you put your blush. When it's a way of life, it's really under 10 minutes. But when it's like I want to bake probably a tiramisu, which I've never done. So I'm a good cook, but I'm not baked tiramisu. Obviously, it's going to take me maybe 1 hour. But for a professional or for somebody who's a way of life, who's a cook, people who cook all the time, will take them probably maybe 25 minutes. So
correct.
I think it's very important to adapt these basics before I would go for a heavy makeup. Those are different levels. We go party, we can develop. There are day to night makeups. You don't have to take out your day foundation because you're going for the night unless you need to and you've been really exposed to a lot of pollution and lot of outside air. But if you were just inside an office, you had your basic foundation, you had your basic makeup, you really can do the day to night. Even those are in my tutorial. So if to do day to night, you just need to put a concealer on top of your foundation. You can add on to your mascara. You can play with the shadow with your fingertips as well on top of your eyelids. Brows are something which I feel that it's very important because a lot of time, a lot of people are not blessed with dark black brows, but the hair color is darker, but the brow color is lighter. And if you are wanting that defined look, then you can go for brows as well, or just brush it up. There is so much products now there. But mascara, a lip gloss, a foundation, I would always say go with the basics, which is very, very important. And you can develop contouring, blush, eye makeup. It's that these are all. There's nothing wrong in makeup. There is nothing.
Have you ever tried? Have you ever tried blending SPF with a moisturizer before putting on the foundation?
Yeah, I do that. I put a moisturizer. I put a lotion.
No,
I
no.
mean, I put a
Blending
lotion.
moisturizer and SPF together and then applying it before the foundation.
SPF,
Have you tried this?
I think what he referred SPF is sunscreen.
Yeah,
Sunscreen,
that's
yeah.
what I do. I do that every day. I put the lotion, I put an SPF, and then I put the foundation.
No. Yes, you put a SPF lotion and then on the foundation. What I mean to say, a moisturizer and sunscreen lotion blend together and then apply.
Blend.
Yeah, but you really don't need to do that because that's more of a job, and to apply that is messy. And when we get out of a bath, not initially you do your foundation instantly, especially mothers or women who are probably taking care of other things as well. Sometimes you don't have the time to do that. So and your skin needs hydration right after you washed your face or you had a bath. So I definitely go for pack my skin after my face wash. I do my toning, I use my lotion, and I use my SPF. And maybe a little later I apply the foundation. Sometimes instantly, sometimes a little later, because our timings can fluctuate at times. You cannot stick. But leaving a naked skin that you will mix it up and put it later, that is dangerous for your skin after a bath to be exposed. Your pores are open, and you're just doing multiple things. Then your hands can be dirty. There's so many things in between. And in a busy life, like we actually have a busy life. As I said, it takes less than 10 minutes for me to do my makeup because I have a very, back-to-back tight schedule. Literally, it's very tight. So now the habit is such.
So someday we would like to see you live doing makeup in just 10 minutes.
Of course, I am on for it. Absolutely, any day.
Okay.
I love doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so just one more thing. Exfoliation also we like to just throw some light on.
Yes,
Exfoliation. So how often you do exfoliate your skin?
once a week.
Once a week. Okay. So
I do
just I
once a
wanted to
week.
tell our all
Sorry.
that's what just I wanted to tell all the participants that exfoliation also is equally important.
Yeah, very important.
Just cleansing or just hydrating we spoke about, but we just forgot about the exfoliation part. So
Yeah. I
exfoliation
would
is
like to
also
add something
another
here
important.
regarding the exfoliating the skin. As Mansiji mentioned, she is most of the time indoors and staying in the closed atmosphere. So once a week should be better. Like those people who are facing or have a field work, like somebody in the marketing job, somebody traveling in the sun or working outside. Rather, it should be they might be exfoliating twice a week, or rather, it is recommended to exfoliate minimum of twice a week. It depends on your profession, like how much you are exposed. Your skin is exposed directly to sun.
Yeah, but I'm sorry,
So
my
if you
job,
are
I mentioned my job mostly exposed out. I'm always on the field trip, not
Yeah,
indoor.
that is
I'm
what I
outdoors.
also heard
But
that she's most of the times in the outdoors.
what you said is
okay,
twice a week is a recommendation. It is good. I do it once a week because also I'm taking care of my skin, with a lot of steps every night. I feel that once a week is okay. But as he said, actually it should be twice a week. Maybe now summer is coming, I would do twice a week. But with winter, it's different. So yeah, that's true. So yeah, sorry.
so we have
Because
one query from here, Vani Pandya again. How we can naturally bleach the skin to remove the tan?
uh, shall I take this question?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, naturally here I didn't know what exactly naturally she meant here, whether it is using some natural products or it is natural based or the organic products or herbal products. What she meant, I don't know. But to tell you again, the naturally or natural bleaching agents are again the lime and the honey. But again, using frequently that may damage your skin. So if you are using sometimes say 3 weeks once, it is helpful. But if you are using just assuming that it is natural and it is homemade hacks and all those things, if you are doing, you are going to damage your skin. So it is better you take some advice, use some the known skin bleaching agents and not these ones. So if you're using these natural products also, 3 weeks once should be fine.
Yeah, we
I
have
hope
here
I
a
have
plethora of
answered.
flavors.
And probably Mansi would take up this further if it is in the makeup, if this is going to help, or how does it bleaching plays an important role.
So, but Ram, you were saying something. Do you want to finish and then I will add?
Yeah, I was just plethora of flavors has recommended to use exfoliating gel from Plincare because I think the lady has used the exfoliating gel and she has recommended every single person to use it. Just I wanted to thank that lady that our exfoliators are good. That's what she said.
So, I think exfoliation is very important as it's a deep cleaning. Basically, it's a deep cleaning. So you take it as a deep cleaning step and you do feel the difference. But after exfoliation, the doctor can recommend, but it's must to use, I would suggest to use a serum right after exfoliation, use a serum or what would you recommend? Like I use a serum anyways and I use a cream, but if some people don't have a serum, what sort of a moisturizing cream they can use, which, you know, really works well with after exfoliation because the pores are open. Maybe you could recommend some brands to the people who are attending the seminar today.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have Rizima Aror here again asking, after removing my makeup, sometimes small acne comes on my face. Can you tell me the reason for that?
Yep. So, do you want to take it or take it?
Yeah, to answer this, see, the reason could of the acne, even it could be because of the products what you have used in the makeup. I mean, for the makeup, the brand, that also matters. And again, if you have open pores, so these in the makeup, the foundation, or it could be the compacts, whatever the concealer what you're using, that may go deep inside your pores. And when you try to remove it, or when you exfoliate it, or when you scrub your skin, you know, that becomes harsh and it leads to rashes, and some kind of infections or particles still remain inside your pores, and eventually that will break out as an acne. So it depends on how well you remove, or it is very important that when you have put on your makeup, you ensure that it is deeply clean before going to bed, so that probably you can avoid your acne breakout.
Yes, Dr. Akanda, you said it very true. Yes,
Or it
even
could be because of some allergies also.
allergens
Maybe that
also,
brand
yes.
is not suitable to you, so you can change over to the brand
Yep.
and then
Yeah.
see even
Even
that.
Mansiji might agree to for me regarding this. If you are using any kind of makeup before going to bed, or before once you are done with your makeup, you are back home and you want to relax. So it is equally important to remove the makeup in a right process, and then cleanse the face properly, to use a toner if required, or depending on your skin type and the requirements of the climatic conditions, and keep enough moisture so that this kind of issues like acne related breakouts, you don't feel any kind of issues sitting, or any kind of the makeup components or the ingredients lying on your face, and you are lying down with those ingredients, and once you wake up in the morning, there is the possibility of a small breakouts or pimples, or eventually it may turn into acne as well. Mansiji might also agree, removing makeup is also equally important as to maintain your skincare health.
You can't sleep with the makeup. That is like faux pas. Absolutely. It doesn't matter what time of the hour it is at night. I would never do that because I know the consequences. There's science behind it. It is makeup is not a skincare. Even day skincare and sleeping with it. As I said, you know, whether you have makeup or you don't have makeup is very important because you've been exposed to the outside air, outside pollution. If you're cooking in the kitchen, you've been exposed to, you know, the heat is there, which opens up your pores when you're in close to cooking something, and that steam comes up, and that actually opens your pores, believe it or not, and that brings blackheads and whiteheads. And you say, well, I didn't use makeup, I don't have to wash my face. Really, that's not the thing. You're cleaning your face and putting the night cream. This is all science. So you need to wash your face, you need to clean your face, you need to tone your face, whether you were at home or you were with makeup or without makeup. You've got to use a nice night cream at night. A lot of people would have observed when you sleep and you wake up, or if you sleep for a nap time and you wake up. You do see sometimes your skin is more softer. For people who have oily, there is oil which comes out. That's because your skin is working. When you sleep deep, your skin works. And when we use night creams and we use serums and we use all these things which we are emphasizing on night, all this is penetrating in your skin. So that's like you're giving healthy food to your skin. When you're sleeping, they're all working together for a better skin. So, and if you leave makeup on and you sleep, that's going to be your skin. I'm sorry to say the word, but that is really no. It will have germs, you'll have acne, you'll have a lot of things. Also because your makeup was also exposed. Your makeup was also exposed to the outside air, to the pollution. So you're making everything go sleep with you know, your makeup. So obviously it's not going to work. So you got to clean. You have to clean like that.
Yeah. late this, we have also observed like many young generation who are in the teens, like from 14 to 20 or 21. We have seen people like they go for a hangout in the nights and in the evenings, late night parties, and they are quite lazy to remove the makeup. So we would recommend them to please don't go to sleep without removing the makeup. Remove the makeup. Whatever time you return home, whatever time, don't be lazy. Just remove the makeup in a proper way using proper cleansing media and then relax. Is that what that's something uh, we should tell the youngsters to follow this routine? Don't go to sleep with makeup onto your skin. That might cause a lot of damage to your skin unknowingly.
Also,
True.
a lot of people have the habit of at times just letting the kajal be in the eyes, and then that comes out to be dark circles. I've seen that.
Yes.
It's not actually dark circle, it's a development of that black from the kajal over and over, because it was not cleansed, it was just washed, and that kajal also has oil in it, so it sticks. So over the years, this becomes dark because it was not cleaned. It was not taken out with the cotton or a wet wipe or properly flawless skin, naked skin. So it's very important to take out your mascaras and your kajal, especially kajal. It has to come out. It can also cause infection to your eyes as well when you sleep over it with over the years. Am I right, doctor? It does that.
Yes. Yes. Very correct. Rightly said.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So Ridhimaji has
I
asked
think
skincare tips for dry skin and dark circles.
I think we have discussed just we started with the session with the dry skin problem itself. So just brief on it, hydration is a very important thing. That is before going to bed. Hydration, moisturize your skin. Water-based moisture using water-based moisturizer is going to really help you. Same thing is with the dark circles also. Vitamin C and vitamin E based products application only at the night time will help you in reduction of the dark circles as well. But details about this we have discussed this at the beginning of the session itself. So you can just go through the video, I believe, wherein you will get the detailed inputs given by me and as well as Ms. Mansi ji, who has even also told about the makeup or how you can cover the small or lighten the dark circles in your makeup. So makeup tips also has been given. So you can just go through it once. And also I see a question, can I use a petroleum jelly? Uh, Petroleum jelly for what? I am not very clear about this. Using petroleum jelly is it whether on the lips? I think somebody has asked about the dry lips as well. So taking care of the dry lips is again, the petroleum jelly is not the solution, because petroleum jelly is a wax. It's a petroleum based product and that penetrates into the skin, and once it penetrates into the skin again, it cleansing or removing completely becomes very difficult. It is of course after all a polymer which reacts into your skin. So do not use the petroleum jelly, at least over the face or the lips. Instead, coconut oil can be used, a very natural one, and doesn't cause any harm to it. Or if any of the scars or any wounds are there, that also can be healed very at a faster rate. So coconut oil is the best option than over the petroleum jelly.
Over that dry skin.
Okay.
Okay.
So just going through some
So
of the comments if anything is pending from our side. Okay, moisturizing skin, we have already discussed on this or rather shared our information, and like Vaseline and petroleum jelly, the difference also doctor has explained us in a beautiful way.
so I'd like to add summarize a lot are comfortable with the foundation, you can go for foundation. You can also go for BB creams. They are lighter on your skin. They are with SPF. They are with moisturizer, and this is after your SPF cream. So you can go for BB cream. Also, as for acne pro skins as well, you could go for tea tree oil BB creams as well. Your basic makeup and foundation. And for natural eye makeup and the nude eyes, or these are all very detailed topics. So you can check up the style up your face tutorials, and you can ask me anything, because makeup is a vast subject. Again, there are a lot of palettes, there are a lot of brushes, there are a lot of foundations, but I'm very open to share anything. So can be asked on the platform as well. So any other questions, please let me know. Thank you.
Okay, I think we covered all those things. Let me check. Anything left out?
Yeah, I just see one question. I am using Vaseline as my night cream for last 3 years. Probably you are still your younger age, so your skin keeps, or your skin cells keep dividing, and you keep regenerating new skin. So you might not have a problem now, but once you are above 30, or you cross 30 or 35, then you can see that the skin rejuvenation or the aging process fastens up. Okay, so that is the reason if you stop using the petroleum-based jellies and start using the water-based moisturizers and toners at night time. And once in a while, at least weekly, one day or fortnight or 15 days once, do not use anything on your skin. Not even a hydrating lotion, or not even just wash your face and leave it just naturally to breathe in, because sometimes the oxygen also is required. So oxygen is another important factor for skin improvement. So leave your skin for a day, in 15 days once, without using anything, not even a moisturizing lotion.
Twice a month, you just leave your skin as it is, as a naked skin, to exposing to
Yes,
the
yes,
natural environment. Let the
yes,
skin breathe the natural oxygen which is in the environment.
yes,
Yeah, that reminds me of when we were discussing
yes.
on the exfoliating part, like a deep
Because
cleansing
we
month.
completely are depending only on the artificial chemicals, or the artificial or herbal, but after all they are the chemicals. So naturally we have to leave the skin to acclimatize to the natural environment. So that is also very important part of your skincare journey.
Yeah. When Mansaji was explaining about the exfoliating part, like she used the word deep cleansing in a layman's language. If I use what I say, like we clean the house every day. Every single day we sweep, we wipe, we use water. But once in a month, or rather twice in a month, we need to deep clean the house, maybe arrange our stuff in the cupboard, arrange all those things, make sure that all the things are in the place. In the same way, for any layman, we should do deep cleansing our skin at least once a week, where blackheads, whiteheads, exfoliate it properly, leave it to the natural environment, let the skin breathe the natural oxygen. That will help, or rather make your skin healthy from inside. The epidermal layer or the dermal layer will breathe the oxygen and will be more healthier from inside. This is what
Yeah,
you mean?
Yes.
great.
Okay. Oh, thanks. Plethora of flavors. If anything, we can add it to it. Of course, if you have any doubts related to skincare, related to makeup, how to prep your skin, how to maintain your skin in a more healthy way, you can always reach us, DM us.
Yeah.
through Instagram, DM, Facebook, and all everything. We will be happy to assist to share or whatever we understand in skincare and makeup to share all to the fellow folks. Can DM us at any point of time.
We also have the products, skincare products. So you can just try once are the skincare products, and we would like to have your feedback on the same, and probably or rather improve over the products. So
Yeah,
please
taking this
once.
opportunity, Mansi ji, I just want to throw you a question. Like
Yeah.
all the products in this world, maybe a makeup product, maybe a skincare product, everything is well crafted, well formulated, well designed. How important the process or the application of any product, it may be a skincare, it may be a cosmetic, it may be a makeup, how it is important the process when you are applying those products on your skin?
It's
Is
very
there any
important.
specific process or just take the right
No,
product
no.
and use
There,
it or take a right product with the right process?
yeah, there's a right product with the right procedure. So as we said that, you can also DM these questions because you might not register it step by step what we're saying. But all these products have, molecules, and every molecule has a size to it. Um, we spoke about, like, in my this whole session, where I have spoken, you'd see that the steps I have said, that if I'm using the lotion, I'm using the SPF on top of it. If I'm using the serum, I'm not using the oil in my naked skin. I'm using the serum in my naked skin because it has smaller molecules. It's water based also. It goes into my pores after washing my face and toning my face. I can't tone after applying serum, right? So there is a step by step. So there's a toner, then there's a serum, then there is a moisturizer, and then I use the oil. So there is a step which you're using. It's very important to use, if you're using multiple products, to use the proper steps and understand how to use them. We're using not in the right hierarchy or right form, it's not going to work in the right way. So it's
Yes.
very important, whether it's daytime or nighttime, to go through those steps. Even if when you're using foundations, I'd like to add there, when you're using foundation, and if you're using liquid contouring or your liquid blush, please go on with the liquid cream based or liquid contouring, cream based or liquid blush, because they all sit in harmony together. It sits on your skin. Makeup is a second skin. It's not supposed to look artificial. So when we are using, if you're going for a powder base, if you're using a powder contouring, go for a powder blush. There are certain rules in makeup as well when we are doing makeup as well. If you're using your foundation and you do not need your powder compact throughout the face, no need to put it throughout the face. Put it where your T-zone is, where you're requiring to put. So when you're buying makeup, you can also ask the the merchandise staff which is there, can you please guide me with the steps of what to use? You're using your primer, you're using a foundation, and then you build on. So everywhere there's a step. Not following it will give you maybe not the right results which you're looking for. So it also, you also have to
If I
understand that.
further break down the procedure, as you mentioned, using a primer or a toner or a serum, is there any specific way out how to use the serum, how to use the primer?
Yeah, there are definitely ways when you are applying the serum. The serum is something which I like to pat on my skin. I mean, I like to massage and I like to pat. Moisturizer is something which I like to massage. Then there are these, there are online, there are these hand movements and how you tighten it, how you apply a moisturizer, which finger you need to use for your under eye cream, which works here. So, we all are here to answer all these questions, and greatly, we all have our Insta pages. So for all these things, you could contact, the Plink Care on their skincare. They're open to answer these regular skincare products with with how to use it. For makeup, I can guide you, which kind of makeup and how do you use, and without tools, certain things can't be applied in the right manner. I can't do contouring with my hands. It's not going to work. So I need the right brush to do the contouring if I'm doing the contouring, or the sponge. So nothing is without efforts. So whether
Yes.
it's our skin or whether it is our lifestyle, it's the choice you make, and everything requires a tiny bit of effort to get the result what you want. So yes,
So at the end, if they have any doubts, please DM us. We are happy to
yeah, we're there.
assist you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, you can reach us at flinkcare.in anytime, at any moment. You can drop in your questions as well. We are always there to help you out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we are over 1 hour now. One best tip of the day on this occasion of Women's Day. Mansiji, with you.
Love your skin, love yourself, be who you are, live and let live.
Dr. Alaknanda.
Drink a lot of water. Summer is on.
Good point.
Good, good.
That was for me too, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. So the beautiful ladies, any more questions, any more things to share, or we can plan up a next session with new topic coming together on the common platform to see how we can share the knowledge, what we learned so far to the fellow human beings.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Definitely in for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It has been
once
pleasure
again,
talking
a
to
very
both of
happy
ladies.
Women's
Yes.
Day to all the ladies here. Beautiful ladies, I should say.
Yes. Happy
Of
Women's
course, all the ladies are beautiful in this world for me.
Yeah, so you have told that now how to be more beautiful.
Yes. Enhance your inner beauty. Present yourself in a beautiful way. Every single human being on this earth is beautiful, has got some skills, some knowledge. Just present it in a proper way, in the right direction, right way. Then the word is yours.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much.
much.
Adel, I didn't hear you.
I said thank you so much, and
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for both of the ladies. It's a pleasure talking to you on this International Women's Day occasion.
same
Please take
here.
care of yourself. Stay safe. Maintain social distancing. Follow the guidelines shared by the central government and the local government. Please stay safe. Come together. We'll see you soon very often.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Yeah, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.